Do you want to play like Todoroki in the new Borderlands 4? This is the Phosphorus Fist Amon build. And yes, we are a Todoroki fan. So you're gonna break the points and invest your skill points down with 28 points into Cybernetics Tree, 21 points into the Calamity Tree. Now the Calamity Tree focuses around melee damage and elemental damage, while the Green Tree sorta focuses around elemental damage and ice damage at the same time. So you're gonna put 21 points into Calamity, and you're gonna want your red tree to look something like this, because we're gonna start with Heavy Plate, which increases melee damage and skill damage, giving 5 points into that. So we're able to do more melee damage, right? Because Rocket Punch is obviously a melee ability. We're then gonna go ahead and use Discombobulate, 5 points. Amon gains melee critical strike chance. More damage, crit strike is always good. We love CS, right? We're not gonna do this because we're doing fire and ice, and also because we have 5 points into Master of the Storm, which increases Amon's status effect, damage, and duration. So 5 points into that. For a little survivability, we are going to put 1 point into Forge and Steel. This is one of Amon's most broken abilities, and I do mean broken as it allows you to achieve God mode for a full-on 6 seconds, as we can see there. We're then going to put 5 points into Titanium Knuckles to further increase melee damage. And that's how your red tree should look, with us choosing Fell Frost Augment. Now, pressing action skill immediately after Rocket Punch causes Amon to use a follow-up attack, dealing massive cryo melee attack damage in a large area. Okay, non-boss enemies hit below 25% total HP or kill, and follow-up attack damage is 491. So unfortunately, we're not able to really get a capstone, but I mean, this is, they've tried their hardest to gatekeep with this trash ass app. And this theory crafting building shit, I'm gonna be honest, if y'all ain't seen my TikTok, I do think this theory crafting build shit is just for clout and, looking for attention, as we don't have access to any of the gear in the game. No shields, no nades, no nothing. So it's like, what's a fucking build? And just skills ain't a build in Borderlands or any other game. So I personally think this theory crafting shit is thus clout chasing build, half-assed 50% is what it needs to be called, or something like that. But you're then gonna go ahead and swap to the green tree, put 28 points into it, right? Now you're gonna start with 5 points in Executioner. This increases critical hit damage, so you're doing more critical hit damage, which is very nice. Bigger numbers, that's what we like, okay? Gathering Storm is a very good augment. Deals increased elemental damage for a duration, and it is a kill skill. So it increases our fire damage and our ice damage, which is why we did not put 5 points into What Burns Within, because we also got Master of the Storm comboed with Gathering Storms to double stack the elemental damage, because remember, it's not just a fire build. We then put 4 points into Cast Iron. They think we're only going to get 49 points. That's low. But we put 4 points into Cast Iron. This increases our Forge skill cooldown rate, because we want to be able to spam our Forge skill kind of often, because, well, Tempered Pyrite, Forge Drone skill. Whenever Amon activates his Forge skill, we will spawn an Axe Forge Drone that attacks nearby enemies for a duration, dealing incendiary melee damage. Okay, activating the Forge skill while Tempered Pyrite is active fully restores the duration of the active of all active Forge drones, as you see. We also get Twin Tempers, 1 point. Tempered Pyrite now spawns an additional Axe Forge drone, which deals cryo damage. So now we're getting a little more ice damage, right? And ice damage in Borderlands is usually very good. CC, it increases crit chance and crit damage, and it's just very good overall. They took it out, or they took slag out for cryo, which you wouldn't know if you're not a true Borderlands fan. Slag was truly broken, but only true fans will know the lore behind that. So, yeah. After that, you are finna come down here and you're gonna put 5 points into permafrost. When Amon freezes an enemy, cryohazards are created under them, dealing cryo damage for a duration. Okay? They last for 8 seconds. That's pretty good duration. Okay, that's some pretty good duration. Unfortunately, there is a 15-second cooldown, so it's not as it reads whenever Amon freezes because it has a 15-second cooldown, right? But hey, after that, you're finna top it off with Wild Heart. Amon gains increased status effect damage and hazard damage. Y'all wanted the builds linked to a fucking YouTube video trying to gatekeep? Let's do it. Here it is. Boom. Dialogue killer doing the damn thing. That's the Todoroki Amon build.